couldn't even tell you what the percentage growth we've had, but it's been significant. What I like about Dark Horse is your ability to flex with us. You understood our metrics that we needed, whereas the previous agency. My name is Paul Coulter. I'm the marketing director at SuperBike Factory, and I've been with the business for over 5 years now. SuperBike Factory, currently it's the UK's largest used motorbike retailer. We buy, sell and finance motorbikes and sell them obviously direct back to the consumers. So in terms of business goals, it's a digital first business. We support our digital offering with regional showrooms across the country. And in terms of the next steps is really to continue our growth in the UK, but also to look further afield into Europe. And we needed an agency that could work with us in order to really help fuel that growth and look at opportunities, specifically from a paid search from Google and from Bing. And went through the usual sort of beauty parade of looking at agencies which could support and also agencies that we actually wanted to work with as part of the team. You understood our metrics that we needed and our appetite for growth, and you supported that. You're always contactable, and you're agile in terms of if there was issues in terms of we were facing, because our market is really dynamic in terms of the sun comes out and there's great demand, or it starts snowing, there's ice on the road and people are not interested in riding motorbikes. The search traffic flexes accordingly. And that obviously puts pressures in terms of how we operate as a business, and that's where our KPIs change. And what I like about Dark Horse is your ability to flex with us and flex up and flex down as we need it. And I think that is understanding us as a business and how we operate and supporting us with that has been really beneficial. It's quite a light touch relationship. You understood what we needed, whereas the previous agency, they were just a resource which we were having to say, can you spend a bit more? Can you spend a bit less? Can you add this term in? Can you test this? What about this opportunity? That went away when we went with Dark Horse. We do monitor the landscape in terms of where we trade from a finance, from a buying, from a selling point of view, and we tend to lead and dominate definitely in terms of the paid search environment. We're always pushing the boundaries continually all the time, which makes it exciting. It's extremely pressured as a result, but it's good fun. And I wouldn't change it for the world in terms of what we've got as a business. I think the sort of couple of words that spring to mind: accessible. Team's always there to support my team, which is really good and it's really important to us. Trustworthy. We really trust the team. They look after our budget as if it's their own budget, which is really good. I think fun as well. I think the journey's been enjoyable. It's an open and collaborative approach, and I couldn't even tell you what the percentage growth we've had, but it's been significant. Of course, I'd recommend Dark Horse to other people in the marketplace that have been a great help in driving growth and efficiency of our search activity. So yeah, I wouldn't hesitate.